सान्द्रानन्दावबोधात्मकमनुपमितं कालदेशावदिभ्या निर्मुक्तं नित्यमुक्तं निगमशतसहस्रेण निर्भास्यमानम् अस्पष्टं दृष्टमात्रे पुनः उरुपुरुषार्थात्मकं ब्रह्मतत्त्वं तत्तावत् भाति साक्षात् गुरुपवनपुरे हन्त भाग्यं जनानाम् अग्रे पश्यामि तेजो निबिडतरकला यावली लोभनीयं पीयूषाप्लावितोऽहं तदुतरे दिव्यकैशोरवेशं तारुण्यारम्भरम्यं परमसुखरसास्वाद रोमाञ्चिताङ्गैः आवीतं नारदाद्यैः विलसदुपनिषत् सुन्दरी मण्डलैश्च
Gurupavanapure Hantabhagyam Jananam. Namaskaram to all the Astikas. Govardhanodharanam, to lift the Govardhana, that mountain which has always sustained the Gopakulam and the Gokulam, was the advice given by Krishna. And following his advice, the inhabitants of Vrindavanam, who were originally the residents of Gokulam, had now decided that they should do pure worship, full worship, sincere worship to Govardhana. But Indra was not happy with it. So what did he do? There were intense rains. But how did he do that? How was the entire process? How did people suffer? When did they perform Sharanagati to Krishna? All of this is explained in this particular Dashakam. Dadrishire kila tatkshanamakshatas stanita jrumbhita kampita diktataha Sushamaya bhavadangatulam gata vrajapado varidharastvaya takshanam dadrishire kilatvaya. At that very moment, seen by you, vrajadopari varidharaha, above the place where they were staying, that Vrindavanam Gokulam region, varidharaha, rain-bearing clouds, all dark clouds. Akshata stanita jrumbita kampita diktataha. Akshata stanita jrumbita kampita diktataha. Shaking all the quarters from different directions, there was continuous thunder spreading everywhere. So rain-bearing clouds, lightning, thunder. Sushamaya bhavadangatulam gataha. And by their brilliance, bhavadangatulam gataha, resembling your form. See, the beauty is, when we see the dark clouds remind us of Bhagavan's complexion. Vinnila melappu virittarpol mehangal tennirvai vengadathu en thirumalum pondane, says Andal in Nachiyar Tirumozhi. Vinnila melappu. So if you look at the clouds, they are dark. Karagattan karvanatullan kalva, says Alva. So dark clouds, and that too when there is a lightning that strikes, it all glistens, it all glows, like how Mahalakshmi is seated in Krishna's heart. So Sushamaya bhavadangatulam gataha, that brilliance, that form which is like that of yours. Vipulakaraka mishraihi toyadhara nipataihi dishi dishi pashupanam mandale dandyamane kupita harikrutannaha pahi iti tesham vachanamajita shrunvanna ma bibhityeya bhanihi. Pashupanam mandale, in that entire clan community of gopas who were meant to protect the cows, Dandyamane sati dishi dishi, they were being tormented from everywhere, every direction. Dishi dishi Dandyamane, every side they were given punishment. With what? Toyadhara nipataihi, with torrential rainfall. It was not drizzling or rain that we can enjoy. It was pouring. It was as if the clouds taps were open and it was pouring. We call it by various names, cloud burst and so on, right? So he says Toyadhara nipataihi, Toyadhara, torrential rainfall, Vipula karaka mishraihi, accompanied by hailstones. So there were hailstones coming, heavy rainfall. Hey Hare, Ajita, Hey Bhagavan, the invincible one. Nobody can win you over a war. Hey Ajita, Tvam Shrunvan Tesham Vachanam Iti. Thereby you heard the appeals of all the gopas. Tesham Vachanam Iti Shrunvan Naha Pahi Pahi Kupita Hari Kritat. Protect us. This Indra seems so angry, Krishna, at us. We don't know why. We didn't do that Utsavam, but you were the one who advised. Hey Krishna, please protect us from that angered Indra. Kupita Hari Kritat. Abhanihi Yuyam Ma Bibhita Iti. They all performed Sharanagati, to which Bhagavan said, Abhanihi Yuyam, you all, Ma Bibhita Iti. Do not fear. Bhagavan generally says, Ma Shuchaha. When he tells Arjuna in the 18th chapter, 66th verse, Sarvadharmana Parityajya Mamekam Sharanam Braja, Aham Tva Sarva Papebhyo Mokshayishyami. He doesn't stop there. Ma Shuchaha. Do not worry. So here too Bhagavan said, Ma Bibhita Iti. Don't worry. Abhanihi. As he said this, Kula iha khalu gotro daivatam gotra shatroho vihati miha sarundhyat konuva samshayosmin iti sahasita vadi deva govardhanadrim tvarita muda mumulo mulato baladodbhyam iha kule gotraha khalu daivatam. For this clan, for the clan that we are, mountain is our acharya. Remember, even today, there is this practice of Kula Devata, Kula Devate, Mane Devaru. So in Kannada we say Mane Devaru, Kula Deivam in Tamil, Kula Devata in Hindi. So that particular community, that particular family, that lineage will be worshipping one Devata. It is a common practice. With my little experience, I can say many people worship the Bhagavan who is there atop the Tirumala mountain. So again there is a mountain association. Many people will worship that Bhagavan who is there in a mountain near Erode Karur called Tantondriya Malai, that mountain which came on its own. So there is a temple of Mahavishnu there, Tantoni Malai. So this Malai, many people have association with a temple, hilak in Karnataka called Biligiri. So Biligiri is again a mountain. If you look at Melakote, Tirunarayanapuram near Bangalore, Mysore, that region is also a mountain. So this worship of mountains, Simhachalam, Ahobilam. So there is a mountain association. And when temple worship, the way that we see it through Agama, was not very prominent. It was mandated to worship the nature itself, where mountain comes as a part of that nature. So he says, Gotraha, this particular mountain, Khalu Daivatam, is the god, is the deity whom we all have to worship. Iha Kule, Saharundhyat, Iha Vihatim. That deity who will arrest this particular attack. Saharundhyat, Iha Vihatim. So we all worship with full confidence on this Govardhana Parvata. Now we are facing a problem because of the rains. Don't worry, this particular Devata will protect you. Iha Vihatim, Gotra Shatroho, from the enemy of the mountains. So this mountain whom we worship, Govardhana, will protect us from the enemy of the mountains called as Indra. Gotra Shatroho, Yam Gotraha, from Gotra Shatroho. This mountain will protect us from the enemy of the mountains. Kaha no vaha samshayaha asmin. Why do you even doubt in this matter? See, this is another important concept. When you perform Sharanagati, nirbharo nirbhayosmi. When you perform Sharanagati, you should never be afraid from then on. You all surrendered to me. I said the mountain will protect you. Why do you doubt that now? Kahanu vaha samshayaha asmin. He deva, O Lord, iti sahasita vadi. So saying smilingly. Bhagavan said that with a smile. That too, he was not tense. Tvam tvaritam udamumulaha mulataha. You went, asked them all to follow because of the torrential rains. You just swam and went to that place. Tvaritam udamumulaha mulataha. You speedily picked up the entire mountain from its root. Govardhanadrim baladorbyam. With those tiny little hands and those fingers that are as soft as the petals of the lotus, you held the mountain in all glory. Govardhanadrim baladorbyam. Tadanu girivarasya prodhritasya tavad sikatila mrudu deshe durato varitape parikara parimishran dhenu gopanadhastat upanidadha dadathaha hastapadmena shailam tadanu tavat upanidadh. Thereby gathering dhenu gopan parikara parimishran, the cows, the gopas and the necessities of the life. Sika tila mrudu deshe, in a land of soft sandy soil. Adhastat asya girivarasya, beneath the great mountain. Prodhritasya. So when he lifted the mountain, there was soft sand below that, it seems. Prodhritasya, lifted up. Varita ape durataha. The rainwaters were warded off at a certain distance. Whatever was coming down had to move in a certain angle. Tvam adhatthaha shailam. Hey Krishna, hey Guruvayurappa, you thereby held the mountain hasta padmena, with your lotus hand. So you held the mountain, you uprooted the mountain, there was soft sand, people gathered there, you held the mountain in your lotus hand. Bhavati vidhuta shaile balika bhirvayasyaihi api vihita vilasam kelila padi lole savidha milita dhenur ekahastena kandu yati sati pashupala stoshamai sarve. Sarve Pashu Palaha Tosham E Shanta. All the Gopas attained happiness. They were all extremely happy. Bhavati Vidruta Shaile, and you were holding atop that particular mountain. Vihita Vilasam, and engaged in sporting, playful glances. So, you were engaged in those particular acts. Balika Bihi Vayasyaihi Api. All the girls and boys of your age, they all enjoyed. See, imagine you were there caught in the mid of the rains. Krishna lifts a mountain. All the gopas, the little ones, they started enjoying under the shade of that mountain. Vihita Vilasa. They were just into sports. So it didn't look as if there was a big flood, big rains, people were suffering, nothing. The entire tone, the entire mood of the gopas and gopikas changed. Vihita Vilasam, Balika Bihi, Vayasyaihi Api. All the girls and boys of your age, Keli Lapa Adilole. They started passing witty remarks. See, Krishna is standing with that mountain. The other boy used to say, I don't think this is a mountain at all. He's just making a fool of us. He has just picked up a few rocks, put them all together and lifting them up. Lapa Adilole. Kanduyati sati ekahastena. While they were doing so, you were holding it with your single hand. Ekahastena. Kanduyayati sati. You were stroking and you were holding that particular one hand. Savidha milita dhenuhu. Thereby all the cows had also gathered there. So the cows, the calves, the bulls, the gopas, the gopikas and the gopakumaras, his parents, all of them were under the shelter of one large mountain when Krishna held the mountain. Savidha milita dhenuhu. Now, what happened to Indra's Garbham after that? Did he continue showering rains? How long did they stand? What did they do? What did Krishna do later to Indra? All of that in the next episode.
Life is a learning. Every day is a learning. So why stop? We are very happy to present Ramayana Pariksha RAP 2025. This is being organized by our trust Dashakam. It is an online examination. All that you have to do is to read the book Ramayanam Volume 1 that I have authored, and 2, register for the exam. It is happening on the 22nd of June 2025. Exciting prizes, and the biggest prize is reading the Ramayana and answering the questions. Age no bar, geography no bar. So why stop? Register soon. Namaskar.
कल्याणरूपाय कलौ जनानां कल्याणदात्रे करुणासुधाब्दे कंवादिदिव्यायुधसत्कराय वातालयाधीश नमो नमस्ते। नारायण 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 नारायण